Hello dear students, today we are going to continue with next part of our story Vikram Vetal. The story name is The Celestial Maid. That means celestial means of the sky, the maid of the sky or the heaven. Let's start reading. King Vikramaditya once again ran after the dead body and pulled it down from the banyan tree. Vetal began to narrate another story. Vetal began to tell another story. King Shakti Tej was ruling over fairyland. He had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Swarna Manjari. But the most beautiful girl of the fairyland was Chitra Varanika. Swarna Manjari envied her. Here we got hard word envied. Envied means to want something that somebody has. So Swarna Manjari envied her and was always looking forward to insult her. One day, Swarna Manjari went for a visit on earth with her father. When she returned, she told her friends about the beauty of the earth. Chitravarnika also became excited to visit the earth. When King Shakti Tej came to know about Chitravarnika's desire, he immediately called her and said, Chitra, without my permission, nobody from this land can go on earth. If you still go, you will lose all your powers. But if within 15 days of your stay on earth, you worship a god on a very sacred place. Sacred means a place is connected to God or very religious place. You will get back your powers. You can also return to the fairyland. The king's warning had no effect on Chitra. She flew with the air. She landed near a beautiful lake. I'll show you the picture. On earth in the middle of forest. Suddenly she realized that she had lost all her powers. Just then a young man came there riding on a horse. He saw Chitra sitting very quietly near the lake. He went close to her and said, Hey beautiful girl, may I know who are you? What are you doing in this dense forest? Dense, we got one hard word. Dense means it's difficult to see through. You don't look like a common girl. Are you a fairy? Chitra told him her name and said, I am a maiden from the fairyland. I have lost all my powers because I have committed a crime of coming here on earth. The youth said, I am Prince Basant of Kirtipur. I am traveling through my entire kingdom. so that I can learn more about my kingdom and its people. I will help you. In return, you can help me to travel around your fairyland. I want to see the administration of your land. Administration means how to manage or organize something, so that when I become a king, I can utilize those skills for the welfare of my subject. Welfare means general health, happiness of his people. Prince, you are right, but now I have lost all my powers, without which I cannot even go back to my land. Within 15 days, I have to worship at a sacred place to get my powers back, but I don't know the most sacred place on earth, said the maiden. The most sacred place on earth is Mount Kailash, which is the homeland of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. Come, I will take you there, said Prince Basant. So they began their journey towards Mount Kailash. On the way, they saw many beautiful and fascinating places on earth. They moved towards Mount Kailash and reached its peak. They began their meditation. Soon, Chitravarnika got back her lost powers. Just then, the fairyland king Shakti Tej appeared. He was keeping an eye on every single activity of Chitravarnika. Chitra bowed before the fairyland king and said, "Your Majesty, this is Prince Basant of Kirtipur. He has helped me in getting back my lost powers. In return, I have promised him to take him around the fairyland. Can I take him as a guest to the fairyland?" Instead of being pleased, the king became angry at Chitra and said, "I hope you haven't gone out of your mind. Don't you know human beings are not allowed on our land?" Saying this, he disappeared from there. Disappeared means impossible to see. Chitravarnika was very unhappy with king's behavior. She said to Basant, "Prince, you don't lose hope. I will take you to the fairyland. I know I will have to face lots of problems, but I don't care. If you wish, you can come with me." But Prince Basant refused her offer and said, "After all this, how can I go to the fairyland?" Chitra smiled at the prince's answer, bid him farewell, and went back to her land. Here, Vetal concluded his story and asked the king, "Rajan, Prince Basant wanted to travel to the fairyland, not for pleasure, but to learn the different methods of administration. Then why did he reject Chitra's offer of visiting the fairyland?" In here, King Vikramaditya replied, he forgot he is not supposed to open his mouth as per Vetal's condition. Prince Basant wanted to visit the fairyland to learn about administrative system. But when he saw improper and unjust behavior of King Shaktitej, he changed his decision. He understood that the fairyland is very similar to earth. Therefore, there is nothing new to learn. Then he thought, if he goes with Chitra against the king's will, then Chitra will be severely punished. Severely means strictly punished. That is why he refused. Therefore, his decision was not a foolish one. Right, again, said the Vetal. But you have opened your mouth, so I am leaving for my home on the banyan tree. After saying this, he flew away from his shoulder, and Vikram ran after him with his sword in hand. So, this was another part of Vikram Vetal's story. In our next lecture, we will continue with another interesting part of this same story. Hope you all are enjoying these stories parts. Thanks for listening. Take care.